to go back out on the road where the close encounters continue. Earlier in the show, we checked in with Brendan, who's live at Southwick Zoo in Mendon, Mass. It's such a cool place. He got a quick look at the rhinos that are there, and now he is back checking out the lion's den. Although I hope you're not inside the lion's den, Brendan.
No, Michaela, I'm safely outside. I don't need to go in there and do any taming today. But you guys, earlier we were checking out the rhinos, and you'll want to head to roadshow.com because we'll have more information for anything we may have missed earlier at that fine exhibit, because it's really a cool thing where you can get up close and personal. But as you said, we're back here with Betsy Brewer of Southwick Zoo. Good morning once again, Betsy.
Good morning again.
Let's talk about the lion's den. They are absolutely gorgeous in there. What do we need to know here?
Oh, these guys are great. They're going to be 5 years old this year. I think it's October 17th. We have a male and a female. They're brother and sister.
Right.
And they're just great. Lions are one of my favorite big cats. They're very social, so they're very active with one another. And people just love the king of the jungle.
Absolutely. You know, when we walked by here earlier, you can kind of see them back there. You know, they seemed like they wanted to know not only what was going on, but for a minute you think, oh my goodness, but they're just kind of checking things out, surveying the scene, aren't they?
Absolutely, checking things out, and they're the only social big cat. So they'll play with one another, where if you go to the tiger exhibit, the leopard exhibit, any other big cats, they're not interested in another cat.
Earlier, actually, before we were getting ready to go live once again, they were kind of rolling around together, sort of showing affection. Is that something that's common amongst lions?
That's very common among lions. And also, when we were at the rhino habitat, we could hear them roaring.
Yes.
Which is really cool.
And we weren't right around the corner. They were kind of a ways away. That shows you the power of the volume.
Oh, yeah. They're out in the wild. You can hear their roar for 4 miles. Here, because we're very, very shaded, the woods are thick, it's probably about a mile, because people on the streets that surround us always say they hear the lions roar.
Because I'm delicate and easily frightened, I was a little scared. But that's just me, Betsy. And let's talk about the educational aspect here at the zoo. I mean, when the kids come up, actually, kids of any age, a big kid like me, little kids, there's such a great opportunity to learn here, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. We focus on education and conservation. And with the lions, we have ID signs. And this sign, I noticed, needs to be changed because lions have since been put on the endangered species list. So they're endangered now, and most of the top predators in Africa are endangered.
I believe the Swahili word for lion is Simba, and Simba also means king, strong, and aggressive.
Absolutely. The males are the protectors, but the females are definitely the hunters. And just by watching the differences in the males and the females, you can see that. She's always on the prowl, even though she's in a captive environment, and he's always kind of sleeping, snoozing around.
Just doing nothing like a typical guy. Yeah. And are they a little nervous right now? Because they seem to be hiding down there. Are they afraid of me?
No, they actually like that area, and when they hear my voice, they actually come closer rather than sitting far away. They were unfortunately rejected by their mom. She came on a breeding loan from another zoo, and she hadn't had cubs before, so she rejected them, which happens not very often in captivity, but it can happen. So they were raised here at the zoo.
And you actually had them in your home for a while, didn't you?
I did for a little while, yeah. When they were born, the male was 3 pounds and the female was 2 pounds, and they were just adorable. And they still are beautiful, gorgeous animals. They weigh about 400 pounds apiece now.
They really are beautiful. I don't know if you can get in and maybe like look right down in there, because they are. We want to let you guys know there they are down there kind of doing their thing right there, checking us out, Betsy. But I think that they've been very well-behaved guests is what they've been.
They're awesome. I love the lions. They're one of my favorite animals. And also, I love this habitat, this exhibit with all the large moated rock around it. Lions don't need a whole lot of space, but they have a lot of good room here. They don't like the water, so we don't have water for them to go in. Right. But they spend about 20 to 22 hours a day sleeping.
And these particular mammals indigenous to what part of the world?
They're indigenous to Africa. They used to roam parts all over Africa, particularly the central and lower parts of Africa. And now their habitat areas are diminishing due to human encroachment, of course.
Well, we can't thank you enough for this lesson and learning all about what goes on here. And you guys are open throughout the whole summer, right?
We're open absolutely till the end of October, the last day of October, 10 to 5 every day.
Plenty of time to get on down here. We're going to have much more from Southwick Zoo in just a bit. I believe I'm going to be meeting a baby skunk and a baby kangaroo.
Absolutely.
You guys don't want to miss that. Lots more fun to come. Back to you. Hey guys, it's going great out here at Southwick Zoo. We're having a great time. I am blown away by just how incredible this place is. I'm learning so much, getting up close and personal with all the animals. It's really spectacular. And Betsy's back with us here again. Betsy, talk about the location we're in now.
We are at the Earth Discovery Center at Southwick Zoo, and this is the place you want to come to get up close and personal with the animals. We strongly feel that an intimate connection with an animal will change the way you feel about wildlife.
I mean, I just met these ones that you just alluded to here moments ago. This is Diana Waterman. She's going to teach us more. And you really do immediately get that connection, do you, once you're up close with these, don't you?
Absolutely. We love to give our visitors an up-close view at our animals. We think that it makes the learning experience even better.
This is an armadillo, correct?
Yes, it is. This is a Brazilian three-banded armadillo. His name is Armando.
Armando the armadillo.
We're very punny with our names around here. And he is an amazing little critter. We'll talk about this shell of his first.
Yeah.
It's actually made of keratin, just like our hair and fingernails.
Right.
But it's so compacted that it's strong enough that only a jaguar could break through the shell.
Right, and Armando's indigenous to what part of the world?
He would be the rainforest of Brazil is
Right,
where he
Brazilian,
would live.
of course.
Yes. And so, in his shell, another amazing thing he does, this is his little wake-up twitch. He's nocturnal.
I do something similarly when I wake up.
But his shell, he's actually the only species of armadillo that fits together like a puzzle.
Oh, my God.
Now, he's not doing it right now because he's pretty relaxed out here. This is his job. But his tail and his head actually fit together like puzzle pieces to help him give him maximum protection against any predators.
May I hold Armando?
Yes, you may.
Here we go.
Here you go. Just cup him in your hands.
Wow. And you really get a sense of, I mean, really, this is, he doesn't like me. I was about to say something, but he was continuing with his away. And
Another native species.
get ready. You got a little preview of this guy earlier. I believe this is Flower, the baby skunk, right?
Yes, he is. That is correct. So Flower is a native species. He is the exact same kind of skunk that you would find around here in Massachusetts and Rhode Island and New England.
And I made earlier, I said, I'm not going to get sprayed, all kidding aside, but why is that?
So whenever we have skunks for education, we make sure that they are descented.
Right.
So that makes him obviously much more approachable to our visitors,
Sure.
much more easy for us to take on any sort of educational type program because none of us are at risk of being sprayed.
Absolutely, and he really is the cutest. And about how big will he grow to be?
So he'll grow up, I'd say he'd probably quadruple in size by the time he's an adult. Pretty much just like any regular old skunk that you'll see running around at night.
Absolutely, and I'm able to pet him a little bit, right?
Yeah, please pet him right on the back.
Oh, Flower's so well behaved. So soft, too.
Very, very soft.
And for you working here, just so rewarding, the fact that you get to educate the youth and even adults as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There's something that everyone can learn by coming here.
And lastly, what do we have down here at the end? We can swoop on over. Marissa has, I believe, is this a baby kangaroo?
This is indeed. This is Adelaide, our baby giant red kangaroo. Now, we have a giant red kangaroo population here at the zoo.
Unbelievable.
And we occasionally take babies and hand raise them for a few months so that we can use them for education the older they get. Now, as a female, she's actually going to grow to be about 5 feet tall.
Wow.
The males grow to be about 6 feet tall. And as an adult, she will have the ability to jump as far as a school bus and as high as a basketball hoop.
Absolutely incredible, and she's so well behaved, and you're pretty cute, too.
Very cute.
Well, Diana, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Very
Thank you.
enlightening. And Betsy, step on in here. Thank you again for having us.
Absolutely.
And of course, you're
Glad you
open
came.
through October, right?
Through October, 10 to 5 every single day.
Just
go to the website and learn more.
There you go. Just a short drive away, you guys, up here in Mendon. It's Southwick Zoo. We're having a blast here. You will want to check them out as soon as you can. Come see the baby animals. What's better than that? For now, back to you.